Good evening. I call the West Mead Township Board of Supervisors meeting for October 2024 to order. Roll call.
Jordan?
Here.
Chartle?
Here.
Bovard?
Here. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please note that all supervisors' public meetings are subject to public and/or private audio and video recording. Is there any public comment on agenda items? Hearing none, please note that public comment will also be received during each agenda item and at the end of the meeting. I'll entertain a motion to approve the September 10th, 2024 study session and regular meeting minutes as presented in our packets.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call?
Jordan?
Yes.
Chartle?
Yes.
Bovard?
Yes. I'll entertain a motion to accept the treasurer's reports for September 2024 and approve the payment of bills in the amount of $87,940.09, subject to audit.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Discussion? It's kind of low for us.
Yeah, and,
Good month.
well, that's, some of it had to do with, the Shields paving and, was high the month before, so.
Roll call?
Jordan?
Yes.
Chartle?
Yes.
Bovard?
Yes. Municipal reports for the month. We'll start with Police Chief Chip Brown.
Good evening. For the month of September, we received 80 complaints, and 80 of those complaints were handled. Total time in the school zone was 9.5 hours. Total time on traffic watch and patrol time was 146.5 hours. There was 68.5 hours spent on office time and reports. There was 57.5 hours of investigative time. 2 hours was spent in court. There was 18 hours of miscellaneous time. There was an hour and a half of training. There were a total of 20 traffic stops with 13 citations being issued, 3 for speeding, 1 for financial responsibility, 2 for driving under suspension, 3 inspection violation, 1 unregistered vehicle, and 3 citations for obedience to traffic control devices. There were 7 warnings issued, 3 for speeding, 1 for faulty equipment, 1 for inspection violation, 1 for careless driving, and 1 for ATV on the roadway. We assisted the zoning officer twice, we assisted fire and EMS once, we assisted other agencies once, and there were 3 calls requesting to speak to officer. And there were 2 court subpoena services that was taken care of. There was 1 non-reportable accident for the month. There was 1 animal complaint. Under investigations, there was 1 for child custody issue, 1 for civil complaint, 1 for CYS investigation, 2 outstanding warrants, 1 fraud, 1 shots fired, 1 burglary, 1 retail theft, 5 thefts, 1 theft of a motor vehicle, 1 PICS investigation. There were 4 disturbance calls, 1 terroristic threat, 1 trespassing complaint, 3 calls of suspicious vehicles, 1 call for suspicious person check, 2 behavioral calls, 1 residential alarm, 1 assisting of the general motorist, 1 stolen property recovered, 5 check welfare calls, and 1 repossession. Total miles of the vehicles was 1,874 miles.
Okay, thank you, Chip. Any questions for Police Chief? Thank you very much. Move on to John with the zoning, or excuse me, the road report.
From September 10th till today, we did some blacktop repairs to Stan Road, Old Ellis Hill at the bottom, and Burn and Shoulder was back up on both those roads. We also did some cold patch repairs before we were doing some additional seal coat stuff on Ellis Town Line, Oak Street, and out back of the building here was pretty bad. So we needed to get something done with this area that we use back here. We use that area a lot for cleaning equipment, and it's just a constant, back and forth, and garbage trucks coming in and out, and most of our deliveries are made back there too, so we really needed to do something with it. So, and of course, then we've been still maintaining all three parks, mowing the parks, weeding. We also have winterized the parks, and we did shut the bathrooms down at Oak Grove. We had some additional repairs that need to be done down there, so it was time to just shut them down a little bit early, but the bathrooms are winterized, and we have some toilets and stuff that need to be addressed, and some plumbing work that needs to be done, and hopefully closed up for the winter. We did quite a bit of repair to road signs and lights. We had some ditching projects on Leslie Road, Stan Road, Williamson Road, and along with some driveway pipes that we had installed as well. We also started a little bit last week. We've been running about half days on our leaf collection, but it's averaging about a half a day at this point. But it's going to get busier, and of course you're ahead now, but in a week or two we'll be behind. So, and currently we are cleaning up from the storm that we had Sunday with the high winds. We had quite a bit of damage. Nothing that interfered the roadways to affect our travel, but it was in the parks. And Ed Lippert, he had a huge oak tree come down on his house, and just a lot of damage. And of course, with all that, because they're so close to property lines, we had 2 trees that came down and actually did some damage to his property. And so we're in the process of trying to do the right thing there for Mr. Lippert. He is able to stay in his house, but it's still a lot of damage. But other than that, we're still cleaning up in the park. We worked there today, most of the day cleaning up, and we'll probably finish that up tomorrow and then move on to some other projects.
Sounds good. Any questions for John? Move on to Jill with the zoning report for the month.
For the month of September, we had 3 permits, one for a residential single-family dwelling, a nice home for $450,000, a residential addition for $2,500, and a residential detached carport for $14,452 for a total value of $466,952. We did also have a conditional use hearing. We did that last meeting, and it was approved, but because of the payment, it wasn't until this month's meeting. And I will tell people too, we've been updating a lot of our forms, computer programs, a lot of things this year. And I do have, I call it a cheat sheet, but it's kind of like a Mead Township subdivision, land development, building permit processes. It kind of tells everything. Anybody who wants to do any building construction, subdividing property, things for sewer, water, driveway permits if needed. All of that information is kind of here. I shouldn't say all of it, but a lot of it is in this cheat sheet. And then we've updated the zoning permit applications, made it a lot more user-friendly, and it's a fill-in, so you can do it online. And we accept payments now online through Municipay. So this is part of our kind of streamlining and making things a lot more efficient. And hopefully people take advantage of it. It's all on the website, or you can get it through us in here too.
Sounds good. Any questions or comments for Jill? On the website, are those PDF fillable documents?
Yes, that's what is actually cool about this one, and it even has, you can do a site plan located on there, depending on how CAD-friendly you are, but that being said, you know, we still take them paper-wise, but fillable documents make it a lot nicer.
Perfect. All right, thank you very much. Move on to the first item under business. I'll entertain a motion to accept the resignation of Warren Willie as a full-time safety and group leader employee with the West Mead Township Road Department due to his retirement effective the end of the year, December 31st, 2024.
I'll make that motion.
Second. Discussion?
Orr's been here probably the better part of 15 years, and he's done us a good job. He's a go-getter, he's a pusher, he's a bull. And sometimes you need that, you know, to get things accomplished. So I wish him well. And my advice to him is don't look back.
Yeah, I'm sad to see him go, but certainly understand why. He's got the opportunity to take advantage of it. Do it. I wish him well as you also. Any other discussion? Roll call?
Jordan?
Yes.
Chartle?
Yep.
Bovard?
Yes. Item number 2, I will entertain a motion to approve Carrick Caldwell as a part-time police officer with the West Mead Township Police Department after serving his probationary period at the rate of $19 per hour effective October 1st, 2024. So moved.
Second.
Any discussion?
Anything,
Chief
Chip?
Brown, you have anything to add?
Carrick works at another police department. He has basically a couple of night shifts here. When he falls into different incidences, he forgoes a lot of his other responsibilities to make sure that, you know, he deals with what he has on his plate here. Like Ori, he's a go-getter. He's got a lot of active stuff open already, and he enjoys working here.
Any other discussion? Roll call?
Jordan?
Yes.
Chartle?
Yes.
Bovard?
Yes. Item 3, I'll entertain a motion to approve and authorize the chairman to sign the intergovernmental communication lease agreement for West Mead Township to make use of the Crawford County Fairgrounds Tower site effective January 1st, 2025 through December 31st, 2029, with 5-year renewable options available through 2039.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Any discussion? We lease space on the county's tower for the road department radio.
Mm-hmm. And we have for a long time. And we've had an agreement usually in place. And this one, by doing it in 5-year increments and paying up front, will have some cost savings. The commissioners are considering it tomorrow, so they wanted to have it on the agenda for here this evening and then
Any other discussion?
tomorrow.
Roll call?
Jordan?
Yes.
Chartle?
Yes. Yes.
Bovard?
Yes. Item 4, Jacob Bova requested fireworks application. An application for fireworks display by Tim Frederick and Phantom Importing and Distributing. Apparently it already happened back on October 4th at the Harper property on Leslie Road and Dixon Road at 9 o'clock. The application was in order with the fire chief's signature and certificate of insurance naming the township and the fire department as additional insureds. So at this time, I'll entertain a motion to ratify resolution number 2024-18, approving the application and the issuance of a permit.
I'll make that motion.
Second. Discussion, I'm guessing this all transpired after our last meeting, so that's why
Yes,
we're ratifying
and-
it now.
Yes, and honestly, Jim Pratt was made aware of it, and the paperwork all went to Jim Pratt, who is the Westmead Fire Chief for that area. And so there was just a miscommunication between us getting it, and, yeah. So we've made some changes to our procedures, and,
Well, it's not an uncommon thing. They've done this before up there. I mean.
yeah,
the only
that's
thing
why.
that's uncommon is we're approving it now.
Mhm.
Great.
Yep, exactly.
Roll call?
Jordan?
Yes.
Charles?
Yes.
Bovar?
Yes. Item 5, I'll entertain a motion to authorize the secretary to either obtain quotes for petroleum products under the state contract or to go out to bid with various other French Creek Council of Government member municipalities.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Discussion?
We've had pretty good luck on the COG thing.
Yeah, we're up to
Yeah.
9 or 10,
Yeah.
which is quite a lot, you know.
Our fuel usage, Jill, I mean, we're doing just about like we always have, right, an average, no more, no less.
Yeah, to the
Just
best of,
an
I
average.
mean,
No, I don't,
because we're using the Wex fuel cards, you know,
Right.
plus
Right.
what we have here, and generator, that kind of thing. So,
right.
you know, yeah, it's not, even for budgeting, for the budget numbers. Now, if the price changes a lot, that's where we see the differences.
Now, hopefully.
Any other discussion? Roll call?
Jordan?
Yes.
Charles?
Yes.
Bovar?
Yes. And the last item, item number 6, I'll entertain a motion to authorize the secretary to purchase a new copier under the state contract from Hagan Business Machines, Inc., estimated at $8,052, and it was authorized per the 2024 budget.
Make that motion.
Second.
Discussion?
What are you gonna do? You're gonna give the police department your old one here, or?
No, I think, because they like
Gets the
the,
hand-me-downs, right?
yeah, but they like the tabletop version that they have back there, so we'll try and sell it or get,
They
but
don't take a
it's,
trade?
no, they're not interested in it.
Yeah.
It's well past its life cycle.
Oh.
But I will tell you, I mean, that's the great savings
Can
for
we put that on
what we
that,
do.
municipal?
Municipal. Or if anybody's interested in a copier,
Can we do
feel
that?
free to contact us, yeah. Because especially with the dollar value, it's not like it's above the real property value that we can sell. Then we would obviously at the next meeting or another meeting sell it that way. So we have some options for getting rid of it, but it's to the point where it's costing us more money, and we've had, if you look, some of the copies, they have streaks down, and we can't, some of the parts are no longer, that's obsolete, it's 14 years old.
Will the new one warm up any quicker than
That's
this
what,
thing?
yes, it'll be a lot
When
quicker,
I use it,
and,
it's usually early morning, and I'm 15, 20 minutes waiting on the thing to warm up. to
well, I
make the
could
coffee.
set it to turn on earlier, because we have it turned on, I think, at like 7:30 or
Oh,
something.
yeah,
Yeah, it's amazing what, I'll tell you, it's
I go in and
amazing
just
what.
manually start
Yeah,
it.
just push the button and then you just have to wait. We can readjust maybe the new one.
I don't use it every day, but it's just nice when you need to make a copy, you can go in and get it done and keep going, but
Yeah. Well, Hagen's always been good, service-wise, they're here in a matter of minutes, so I can't say enough for local vendors.
Agreed there. Any other discussion? Roll call?
Jordan?
Yes.
Charles?
yes.
Bovar?
Yes. Okay, we have a few notes on the agenda. The first one regarding leaf collection and the schedule. Vacuuming of leaves by the road department has begun, and it will continue as long as the weather holds out. The basic schedule will continue as in years past. Monday and Tuesday on the south side of the township, Wednesday and Thursday on the north side of the township.
Friday's a floater day, Donnie, it's not
Okay.
in it, but it is a floater day that we would go to where it's the worst.
Residents may also bag their leaves and call the township building to arrange for pickup by the road department or for more information. Next one is the big topic on the agenda regarding trick-or-treat night. Please note that trick-or-treat night in West Mead Township will be on Thursday, October 31st, 2024, from 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m., and it is the same night as Meadville and Vernon Township, and it is Halloween. And the final note, reminder to all township residents who may be interested in volunteering to serve as a member on any of our township boards or committees. Please contact the secretary to provide your name and your interest, as they will be keeping a list of all interested persons in case a position becomes available. Is there any public comment? Any supervisors' final comment? Mike?
Just be careful, it's starting to get dark earlier and, you know, and especially watch the deer now, they're getting into rut. Just be careful, I seen a couple got hit this week.
I'm due to hit one. I hit one in 2020, 2022, so here we are in 2024. Due to hit another.
Just be careful if you're driving right now.
John?
I don't have a whole lot, Donnie, just, people make good use of the leaf collection if they will. And be patient with us if we're not right there the minute you want it.
And sometimes
Things are changing here.
sometimes the leaf back breaks down. It needs to be repaired.
It happens.
I don't have anything. Entertain a motion to adjourn to an executive session for potential litigation matter.
Yes.
All right, I'll make that motion.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call?
Jordan?
Yes.
Charles?
Yes.
Bovar?
Yes. Thank you very much. Have a nice evening and stay safe.